So today I'm going to be reading Israel and Judah at War. It happened after this that David inquired of the Lord, saying, "Shall I go up to any of the cities in Judah?" Oh my goodness. And the Lord said to him, "Go up." David said, "Where shall I go up?" And he said, "To Hebron." So David went up there, and his two wives also, Ahinoam the Jezreelitess, and Abigail, the widow of Nabal the Carmelite. And David brought up the men who were with him, every man with his household, so that they dwelt in the cities of Hebron. Then the men of Judah came, and there they anointed David king over the house of Judah. And they told David, saying, "The men of Jabesh Gilead were the ones who buried Saul." So David sent messengers to the men of Jabesh Gilead, and said to them, "You are blessed of the Lord, for you have shown this kindness to your lord, to Saul, and have buried him. And now may the Lord show kindness and truth to you. I also will repay you this kindness, because you have done this thing." No, he was dead. Yeah, they didn't bury him alive. He was dead. "Now therefore, let your hands be strengthened, and be valiant, for your master Saul is dead, and also the house of Judah has anointed me king over them." But Abner the son of Ner, commander of Saul's army, took Ishbosheth the son of Saul, and brought him over to Mahanaim. And he made him king over Gilead, over the Asherites, over Jezreel, over Ephraim, over Benjamin, and over all Israel. Ishbosheth, Saul's son, was 40 years old when he began to reign over Israel, and he reigned 2 years. Only the house of Judah followed David. So Ishbosheth has Israel, David has Judah. Okay, so let's see what happens from there. And the time that David was king in Hebron over the house of Judah was 7 years and 6 months. Now Abner the son of Ner, and the servants of Ishbosheth the son of Saul, went out from Mahanaim to Gibeon. And Joab the son of Zeruiah, and the servants of David, went out to meet them by the pool of Gibeon. So they sat down, one on one side of the pool, and the other on the other side of the pool. Then Abner said to Joab, "Let the young men now arise and compete before us." And Joab said, "Let them arise." So they arose and went over by number, 12 from Benjamin, followers of Ishbosheth, the son of Saul, and 12 from the servants of David. And each one grasped his opponent by the head and thrust his sword in his opponent's side. Ugh. So they fell down together. Therefore, that place was called the Field of Sharp Swords. Well, yeah, that makes sense, which is in Gibeon. So there was a very fierce battle that day, and Abner and the men of Israel were beaten before the servants of David. So David was stronger. Now the 3 sons of Zeruiah were there, Joab and Abishai and Asahel was as fleet of foot as a wild gazelle. So that means Asahel was really quick. He could turn real quick. You're not going to catch him. So Asahel pursued Abner, and in going, he did not turn to the right hand or the left from following Abner. So he was focused. He's like, "I'm getting him." Then Abner looked behind him and said, "Are you Asahel?" He answered, "I am." And Abner said to him, "Turn aside to your right hand or to your left, and lay hold on one of the young men, and take his armor for yourself." But Asahel would not turn aside from following him. So Abner said again to Asahel, "Turn aside from following me. Why should I strike you to the ground? How then could I face your brother Joab?" However, he refused to turn aside. Therefore Abner struck him in the stomach with the blunt end of the spear. So that's, not the sharp end. I don't think. So the spear came out of his back, and he fell down there and died on the spot. So it was that as many as came to the place where Asahel fell down and died stood still. Joab and Abishai also pursued Abner, and the sun was going down when they came to the hill of Ammah, which is before Giah, by the road to the wilderness of Gibeon. Now the children of Benjamin gathered together behind Abner, and became a unit, and took their stand on top of a hill. Then Abner called to Joab and said, "Shall the sword devour forever? Do you not know that it will be bitter in the bitter end?" "Yeah." "How long will it be then until you tell the people to return from pursuing their brethren?" And Joab said, "As God lives, unless you had spoken, Surely then by morning all the people would have given up pursuing their brethren. So Joab blew a trumpet, and all the people stood still and did not pursue Israel any more, nor did they fight any more. Thank goodness. Then Abner and his men went on all that night through the plain, crossed over the Jordan, and went through all Bithron, Air Jordan, and they came to Mahanaim. You know where Air Jordan came from? From Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan wasn't born yet. So Joab returned from pursuing Abner, and
Michael
when he
Jordan
gathered,
wasn't born.
he wasn't born. You know what they mean by Jordan? The Jordan River. All the people together, there were missing of David's servant 19 men and Asahel. But the servants of David had struck down of Benjamin and Abner's men 360 men who died. Then they took up Asahel and buried him in his father's tomb, which was in Bethlehem. And Joab and his men went all night, and they came to Hebron at daybreak. So, so now they're fighting. When a country splits up, that's when war starts happening. So I'm kind of worried about that in this country, really. Seems like we're going backwards and not forward. It doesn't make sense.
Mom, why are you tapping this like going backwards and not forwards?
I don't know, I just do that. My mom used to do that all the time. I guess I get it from my mom. So, tomorrow I'm going to be reading Joab Kills Abner. So we're going to see why he does that. So,
my mother's crazy.
I learned it from you.
No, you learned it from my father.
Oh, yeah, he's crazy.
He's crazier than me, but my mom's actually weirder. Right? Okay, I hope you guys said yes. Don't listen to her.
I'm an angel.
See,
I'm an
he
angel.
kisses hands.
Because he's so cute.
Hands are the most dirtiest parts of your body.
Well, if you put it on my lips, I'm going to kiss him.
Okay, have the germs.
Stop,
have the germs.
Stop. Okay.
No,
Bye,
no,
face boogers and
don't,
YouTubers.
Don't leave. Don't leave.
Hanukkah, hang it up for me.
Mom, read another one. Aww.